So you guys seem to really enjoy my other video about the NES Everdrive. So here's my Super Nintendo Everdrive. It's just a cheap knockoff, but I mean, it gets the job done. I've had it for about 2 years and it still works. So very similar to the NES one. It's another micro SD card right here. You can just pop that out, pop it into your computer, and you can add games to it. This does come preloaded with a bunch of games. So I'm just going to quickly show you how it works, and we're going to have a lot of fun checking it out. So I'll show you some of the fun things you can do with it. For example, you can play Japanese translated ROMs as well as ROM hacks. So I'll show you some cool ones that I like, and we'll get started on that right now. Okay, so here we are. I got the game here, the Everdrive. And so what you do is you turn it on, and it's going to show you this screen right here. And then you'll be able to select your game. It'll open up the list here. So here's a giant list of games to choose from. It's even got the European games, Japanese games, USA games. I'll just quickly show you like a regular. Here's I created this folder here, Japanese games translated, as well as ROM hacks. So I'll show you one from here, and ROM hacks as well as a Japanese game and a US game. So let's try a US game first. I've already loaded up Battletoads Battle Maniacs, so we're gonna start that right now. And it's already preloaded right now. So if you choose a different game, it's gonna need to erase the previous files and then create a new. It'll load the game essentially. Once the game is loaded, you can just hit start and jump right into the game. So here's just a little clip of the game here. This one's pretty fun too. This one's a hard game too, actually, I think. I remember the Nintendo one being ridiculous, and this one's pretty hard too. Boom! I know you can like ram guys too. Boom! Oh yeah, there's the boot. Boom! And you can like ram them. Boom! 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 Oh, I wanted to kick him. Bam! So yeah, that's Battletoads. So you just hit reset. It'll bring you back to the main menu here. Again, you can select a game. So I'll quickly show you what's on here. So this game cartridge came preloaded with a bunch of games. So if you want to just take a look and see what's on here, I'll just quickly scan through them. You can have a look. And just pause the video when you want to take a closer look at something. So tons and tons of games on here. Let's go to the next folder. I find this cartridge it takes a little bit more time to load. Something I did notice about this cartridge though is it has trouble playing like Yoshi's Island, Star Fox, Mario Kart, anything that had like that upgraded SNES cartridge. It will have trouble playing on this one. So I don't know if they have like a better version of the Everdrive that can play those ones, but this version cannot play Star Fox or like Yoshi's Island, Mario Kart, those types of games. A lot of the other games, though, I didn't have any trouble playing them. So here again, these are all the North American releases. Now, I don't know if every single game's on here. I mean, maybe you can notice if something's missing, but have a look and leave a comment down below. One more folder here. Tecmo Super Bowl. Wayne's World. And there you go. So then you got your European games here. Then you got Japanese games here. So the Japanese games will work. They just won't be translated. So you'd have to download translated games. See how it says brackets Japanese. So a ton of Japanese games on here. They just won't be translated though, so you'll have to download the translated versions of the ROMs. So you know what? Here, let me just quickly show you what Japanese games are on here. So you can just pause the video if you want to see something. It's a bunch of Dragon Ball Z games, a bunch of Final Fantasies, Fire Emblem. So there you go. So let's go to the Japanese translated games. So I got a Japanese pack here as well as this translated. So 2 packs here. let's check out each one. I'll just show you what I have on here. If it'll load, so it's kind of takes a little bit of time to load. So there's a couple Chrono Trigger ones here that will, I think you can hit the Y button and then it shows you, is it Y or, oh, X. So if you hit X, it'll go through and tell you what they are. So Flames of Eternity, Prophets of Guile. So these are ROM hacks. A bunch of F-Zero ROM hacks, Final Fantasy II ROM hack. So there's a whole bunch on here. Legend of Zelda, you got Omega hack. My screen's kind of getting wonky there. One sec. So let's look at all these Super Mario World hacks. There's like a billion on here. You know what? Let's check one out. Let's try Deluxe. Or what the heck is this? Super Mario World Dr. Mario. Let's try that. So you just hit start, and then it'll load the ROM. It does take a little bit of time to load it, but once it is loaded, you just have to hit start to get the game going again the next time. So here's a ROM hack. It's called Dr. Mario World. Looks kind of cool. I gotta turn the brightness down a bit here. There you go. Now you can see a bit better there. So here is Dr. Mario World. Toad is sick, and it's up to Dr. Mario to find the problem and cure it. Let's head to Toad's house first. There you go. We got a ROM hack here. It's working on the original Super Nintendo. It's got Mario 3 music. It's got Shy Guys. Got a heart there for some reason. And now I'm Dr. Mario. Walking around. Woo! Woo! Can I go down here? Yeah. Oops. So yeah, Dr. Mario ROM hack. Pretty cool. But let's check out a couple other neat things here. So we're going to select a game. We're going to go down to ROM hacks here. And then you got the Zelda randomizer, which I'm a huge fan of. So we're going to go there. And so I got a few different randomizers here. You can choose a character too. So you can be Batman, you can be Bowser, you can be Mog, Sonic, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Rick and Morty, Clifford, the Big Red Dog. You can be a ketchup bottle, Luigi, Old Man, Diddy Kong, Garfield. Let's be Garfield. So it's got normal, nightmare, and easy. So let's do normal mode. I played this with my buddy a couple years ago. It was so much fun just to go through the game together and try and figure out where all the items are. So what it essentially does, it randomizes all the items in Zelda so that it's a different playthrough every time, and you just gotta basically wander around and find the items that you need. So it does take a little bit of loading time here to see. You gotta wait for the bar to go, but once it's done, then it's loaded. Okay, so we got the Legend of Zelda randomizer here playing on a original SNES. And I start a new game. I'll call him Bilbo. And there's Garfield. And we're going to go to Bilb's house. And here you go. So now we're playing as Garfield. So yeah, now you just gotta figure it out. You just play through the game. You try and find all the items. They could be anywhere. They could be in here. This could be like sword level 3 right here. It could be. I mean, I gotta find bombs first, right? So I don't even have a sword, so I gotta look around. I mean, you could go to the town and check there. Open any chests could contain anything, right? So let's go to the town real quick. Okay, so we're at the town. I'm just gonna go check some chests. See if, for example, if I go back here,
Like if I go in here, there's a chest I know that's in here, and we could open it up. It could be anything. It could be bombs. It could be arrows. It's arrows, so there you go. I got some arrows, but I need the bow, so I can't use that yet. I mean, bombs would be good because that would open up quite a few areas in the game. But let's go up here. I know there's a few chests up here that I could check, so let's quickly go there. I believe it's in here. Yeah, so I can go downstairs here, and there's some chests here. So any of these chests could contain anything, right? So let's take a look. There you go, we got the cane. So if I hit start, there you go, I got the cane. We got some bombs, that's great, I needed some bombs. There's a heart piece, and what else we got? They got the bow and arrow, so now I can use the bow. I don't even have a sword yet, but I can use the bow and arrow now. So really fun stuff if you want to spice up your Zelda game on the original Super Nintendo. And now, since essentially I have bombs, now I can, blow up some areas to see if I could find anything else. And essentially, you have to go through the whole game like this. So there's another heart piece. What do we got here? There's the magic. I got another heart piece and another heart piece. So it's a lot of heart pieces. So yeah, that's all I wanted to show you for that. So that's Zelda Randomizer. And then I just want to show you one other cool aspect of this device. So I'm going to go to my Japanese translated games here. And then, so essentially any games that came out on Super Nintendo only in Japan, you can put those ROM hack translated Japanese games on this device, and then you could play them. So like even all those old Dragon Ball Z games or like Fire Emblem games that never came over, you could play those. There was another game that I wanted to show you. So there's the Romancing Saga games. They never came over. Now translated. The Secret of Mana 3 that never came out. You can play on here now. But yeah, here, let me show you Secret of Mana 3. I mean, it's Secret of Mana 2, but that's Seikiden Sensu 3. So yeah, there you go. Secret of Mana 3 being played on the original Super Nintendo here, which is super cool. And it's in English, which is awesome. So yeah, that about wraps it up. I just wanted to show that to you. So very similar to the NES Everdrive, just this one's the Super Nintendo. I also have an Everdrive for the Genesis and the N64 that I want to show you later on. So I'll make a video about those as well. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.